Rusty's here, and back with a game I haven't played for a while, the Inner World. And let's just get right into it, and I hope I know what to do because I have no idea.
Hello up there. Can you hear me?
Who's there? Friend? Enemy? Fan?
I believe... friend?
Oh, how nice to welcome a visitor.
Why are you in prison?
Oh, that's a long story. I used to be one of Asposia's tailors, but the wind gods found my robes to be too... provocative. They attacked the city and Conroy captured me for my own safety. Against my will. Actually, the story's not that long.
You have to be Asposia's best tailor.
Oh, I'm only a small stitch in the unending scarf of history.
So you're a tailor?
Oh, young friend, it's a lot more than a job. It's a calling. You have to become one with the fabric. The material has to flow through you.
So you're a tailor?
Yes. You can't imagine how much I miss knitting.
How come you're a tailor? With those arms, you look like you could chuck an anvil.
Oh, you sound like my dear parents. They always wanted me to become a bouncer. But I discovered my love for yarn early on. I used to crochet in secret, under my blanket. From there, it was only a matter of time until I worked with harder fabrics. At the age of 14, I started working with pillow lace. What could I say? My dad found out about my secret crocheting and threw me out. I spent several years on the street before a rich wool magnate picked me up.
That's fascinating.
Oh, I was a seamster like everybody else. The wool magnate discovered my talent and presented me to the right people and, well, my career started.
Wow, it's great how far you've come.
Yes, and now I'm here.
You must have seen a lot of things as a tailor.
Oh, yes, I remember the big fashion shows, the stunning robes, the patterns. I was a trendsetter. I was an icon. All that's in here are rags, in different shades of gray. Hideous.
If you miss knitting that much, I can help you.
Yes. Can you get me out of here? Oh, God, I've been waiting years for this moment.
Actually, I was hoping you could knit something for me. I mean, if you miss it that much and all.
Oh, yes, sure, that's also very, What do you want me to knit for you?
A onesie. Well, only if you want to.
Oh, and then you get me out of here? I know. Conroy brought me here for my own safety. But I'd rather be turned into stone than spend another day in this cell.
Well, I guess I can see what I can do.
Great, okay. Well, then I need a knitting pattern, needles, and, what fabric are we looking for?
Strawberry yarn would be best.
Okay, well, I'm familiar with that. I used to have strawberry yarn when I was, well, free.
But I really can't promise you anything.
That's okay. This is the most hope I've had in years.
That's, really tragic. But back to the onesie.
Feel free to ask whatever it is you want to know.
The onesie should be made from strawberry yarn.
Oh, I remember that material well. I designed the 3 Wind Monks' fashionable robes. They were made from finest strawberry yarn. The material is extremely rare and very expensive.
The baby insists on it. I guess I'll have to come up with something else. Where can I get strawberry yarn?
It's the holy material. Only the Wind Monks' robes are allowed to be made from it.
Do you really require needles to knit?
Yes, Call me old-fashioned, but I can't knit without needles.
Where are your needles?
Oh, I've no idea. Knitting is a passion, do you understand? When the passion of knitting takes over, things can get lost.
Where can I get a knitting pattern?
Think of something. I suggest something to you. You take your time and get the pattern, and I will wait here.
Where can I get such a knitting pattern?
There used to be a knitting pattern store on Storm Avenue, but it closed down.
Well, that doesn't help me.
Well, come up with something.
Oh, yes. About the onesie.
Yes, it will turn out fabulous.
Unfortunately, I still don't have everything we need for it.
Ask me anything you want.
Okay, I'm going now.
Oh. Okay, I'll stay here, yes.
Jeez, what a long conversation. This thing's gonna be a lot harder than I thought. What's that?
One of Conroy's instructional leaflets turned into stone. What now? Conroy suggests, stay calm and wait for help. Makes sense. Conroy is such a smart ruler. I don't need that. Once I'm in the palace again, I can just ask him for advice.
Let's talk to him.
The Grand Fountain Guard, Asposia's elite, is having a coffee break. Hello?
Guard number 822 reporting for duty.
Oh, it's just me, Robert. I wanted to ask you something.
I hope it's important because I'm about to have breakfast.
What are you doing here?
I'm on guard.
I see. What are you guarding?
What am I guarding? What a question. Of course I'm guarding this small house here. And the prisoners down there. And the fountain, of course. I'm a fountain guard as well.
What are you protecting the fountain from?
It's a personal order from Conroy. I have to guard the fountain.
Yes, you just said that. Protect it from what?
I guard the fountain. By the way, falling into the fountain is prohibited.
Has anyone fallen into it before?
I can't imagine that.
So you're sitting here all day long?
No. Sometimes I'm also standing over there.
What do you do if the Basilians come out of the fountain?
Then I officially acknowledge it.
And then?
Then what?
Does Conroy know...
Conroy? Where? Is he here? He's not here, is he?
No. No, he's not here. But I have a question.
I'm not officially authorized to receive questions.
Does that mean I'm not even allowed to ask you any questions? But if I just ask you something and you react to it, like a few moments ago, then I've asked you something, although I'm not allowed to. And that's another question again.
That's maybe your opinion.
Did Conroy give you the order to...
Conroy? Where?
So, you're Conroy's official guard.
Yes, trained to protect Asposia's inhabitants.
How?
I send them to prison so the Basilians can't get to them.
Aren't you afraid that the Basilians will turn you into stone?
Why would they turn me into stone?
Well, you're standing directly next to the fountain. You're probably going to be their first victim.
Actually, I've only been here since yesterday. Thanks for the advice.
What are you going to do if the Basilians attack you?
I've read all of Conroy's instructions. I also know a good trick that my predecessor taught me.
What kind of trick?
If a Basilian comes, I'll close my eyes.
That's clever. You have a great view here.
Yes, thank you. If the weather is nice, I could even see Upper Esposia. Sometimes I think to myself, what if there is a guard standing there as well, thinking that his side is up and my side is down, even though it's actually the other way around? No, it just now crossed my mind.
What kind of machine is that over there?
Don't you know? That's the Sinomat. You don't seem to be the sharpest knife in the drawer.
What does a Sin-O-Mat do?
Nothing. You have to confess all your sins to it.
What did I do?
Probably something. Nobody can walk around without making the Basilians furious.
What exactly is the Sin-O-Mat's needle for?
It shows the weight of your sin. Talking to a guard during a shift, for example, is a pretty serious violation.
Really?
Yes. If someone falls into the fountain just now, it would be your fault.
Have a good day.
I will. May the Basilians be with you.
Thank you. And with you as well.
You're a dick. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for a bit. I'm gonna make this into small parts because it's gonna take a long time. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Rusty Sid over and out.